What's up, you guys? Welcome to Aftershock. I'm Aaron, and today we're going to be doing the WWE SmackDown Elimination Chamber 2017 results and my review. So, without further ado, let's get it going with the kickoff. Becky Lynch in the social media lounge says she's going to slap Mickie James back into the past, and the only match on the kickoff was Mojo Rawley versus Kurt Hawkins. Kind of slow starting, taunts in the beginning. Mojo had the momentum until Kurt Hawkins hit him with a Pele kick. Then Mojo ends up getting the win with a big punch in the corner and a crazy tilt-a-war power slam. Never seen that from Mojo. It was really cool. About a 5 of 10, typical kickoff match. On to the main show. The first match was Becky Lynch versus Mickie James. A test of strength in the beginning, and they start with a tie-up and some technical holds. They did a good job building. I'm not going to say storyline-wise building up to the match, but they did a good job building the match within the match, if you can understand me. Really good job with that. Mickie worked the arm. She did a cool hammerlock bridge, like a float over bridge and a hammerlock on the ground. That was really cool. She hit the big seated senton and was dominant almost the whole match. Lynch hit a missile drop kick. Mickie James hit the mid kick, but Lynch's foot was under the rope. Lynch reversed the DDT. James reversed the disarmer with a roll-up. Then Lynch reversed that roll-up with her own roll-up and won the match. Match was actually very entertaining to me. I'm a big Mickie James fan, so I actually quite enjoyed that match. It was about a 7 of 10. Next was Dolph Ziggler versus Apollo Crews and Kalisto in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Dolph attacked Kalisto on the stage during the entrance, throwing him into the LED Titantron. Apollo Crews chased Ziggler. Ziggler goes around, gets back in the ring, and Apollo Crews follows, and his just the expression on his face, you can tell he is pissed. Kalisto ends up coming back out later and makes the hot tag. Ziggler ends up reversing the Selena Del Sol, but Crews makes the blind tag. Kalisto hit a big kick, then Crews comes in with a spin-out powerbomb for the win. Post-match, Dean attacks Kalisto and Crews, and he wraps a chair around Crews' leg and stomps on it twice. Match wasn't all that, but it was a match. 6 of 10. It was a match. Next match was Tag Team Turmoil for the Tag Team titles. Slater and Rhino versus Breezango to start. Breezango get eliminated via a blind tag and a gore. Then the Vaudevillains enter versus Slater and Rhino. Vaudevillains get eliminated via gore and an Impaler DDT from Slater. The Usos enter versus Slater and Rhino. Jay hit a pop-up Samoan drop. Slater and Rhino end up getting eliminated via a blind tag and a super kick. Then the champions, American Alpha, enter. The Usos meet them at the ramp. They start fighting. Alpha ends up hitting the Tandem Germans in the ring. Usos eliminated via a roll-up, while Jay had Jason rolled up. Chad rolled Jay up. So it was really cool. Then the Usos attack American Alpha after the elimination. Jimmy hits the splash. The Ascension enter and are about to prey on a prone American Alpha. They hit the Fall of Man on Jason, and then Gable breaks up the 3 count. Alpha ends up retaining, though, beating the odds via Grand Amplitude. About a 7 of 10. It was pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of doing these turmoil matches, these multi-team matches all the time, but every once in a while it's cool to see something like this. Next match was Nikki Bella versus Natalya. Natty started out with a John Cena taunt and a smack to the face. Natty screamed a lot. It was actually quite funny. I like that. I like Natty as a heel. Hate me. Nikki hit a spinebuster, then the disaster kick. She did an awesome sharpshooter reversal into the STF. End of the match kind of disappointing. It was a draw via double count out. Post-match, Natty cheap shots Nikki, and then Nikki gives her a seat, and they fight all night. These two's just been fighting everywhere. Every time you see Nikki Bella, they're fighting. Every time you see Natalya, they're fighting, no matter where they're at. About a 7.5 of 10. It was actually a really good match. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big Nikki Bella fan, but this was a good match. I'm not going to lie. About a 7.5. Carmella and Ellsworth sit in the skybox, and Wyatt and Orton cut a short promo right before Randy Orton versus Luke Harper. Hard-hitting match, to say the least. Randy hit a back suplex on the announce table. Luke hit a big boot, a suicide dive, and then a back suplex of his own on the announce table. Randy hit a snap power slam outside. It looked brutal. Randy hit a superplex and then the Hangman's DDT. Luke hit 2 super kicks for a near fall. Luke ends up reversing the first RKO and hit a sit-out powerbomb, but Randy, in the end, reversed the discus lariat and hit the RKO again for the win. About a 7 of 10. The next match was for the SmackDown Women's title. Naomi versus Alexa Bliss, the champion. Alexa, in the beginning stages of the match, she nailed a cool pinning combo off the top rope. It was actually really nice. Naomi hit the rear view for a near fall. Bliss hit the insult to injury moonsault with the knees. She ends up missing. Naomi ends up missing the first split-legged moonsault, but then she counter-twisted Bliss and then hit the second moonsault for the win. And finally, we have a new champion in Naomi. And I marked out, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I marked the fuck out for this match. I love Naomi. I just been waiting for her to bust through. So now it looks like she may be getting a little bit of more of an opportunity. The match was about a 7 of 10. It wasn't a bad match at all. James Ellsworth is hilarious again in the skybox. The next match was the main event, the Elimination Chamber. Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin versus The Miz versus Bray Wyatt versus AJ Styles versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. AJ and Cena start the match. AJ hits a Tower Hacker bomb. Cena hit the Sunset Flip. Actually hit it pretty good, the Sunset Flip bomb. AJ hit the Ushikuroshi for the near fall. Cena taunts for the 5-knuckle shuffle, but Dean ends up coming in first. The steel comes into play really quick. Dean hit the brutal fallout suplex on the steel to AJ. Brutal. Dean jumped from the top of the pod onto Cena with an elbow drop. Cena hit a double German suplex on Dean and AJ. Bray Wyatt enters. Bray catches a springboarding AJ and throws him into the steel. That was pretty cool. Dean got caught off the cell with a shot from Bray. Tower of Doom. The Tower of Doom with AJ. The Bray was at the top with AJ was at the top of the pod, and he slung him with the overhead slam. That was pretty cool. The throw, not the slam. Baron Corbin enters. Corbin hit the deep six on Dean. Corbin hit the end of days on AJ, and then on Cena. Miz comes into a lone standing Corbin. Dean eliminates Corbin via a roll-up. Furious Corbin throws Dean through a pod and gives him an end of days. Miz hit 3 back-to-back drop kicks after the Daniel Bryan kicks. Miz hit the skull-crushing finale on the outside. Cena reverses a crossbody from the Miz and eliminates him via AA. Cena catches momentum, then hits a 10-knuckle shuffle, not 5, 10, on AJ and Bray Wyatt. Then he hits Bray Wyatt with an AA, then kicks out of a Styles Clash. Cena dodged the forearm and hit AJ with an AA for another near fall. I thought AJ was going to be eliminated right there. Cena hit the crossbody from the top on AJ and Wyatt both. Cena ends up getting eliminated via Sister Abigail. Wyatt stopped the striking combo from AJ and hit him with a big low clothesline, a big, huge lariat. AJ hits the Pele kick and a Shining Wizard. AJ hits the springboard 450. Love it. AJ hit the... Wyatt ends up catching the final forearm attempt with Sister Abigail. AJ sold it like a champ, and now we have finally, the new WWE Champion, Bray Wyatt. JBL dubs it Hell. He says, SmackDown, welcome to hell. And SmackDown, I've got to say, welcome to the era of Wyatt. Honestly, this Elimination Chamber, it wasn't the worst, but it definitely wasn't the best for me. It was actually... On the scale from all the Elimination Chambers from the past, let me put it this way, as a match, the Elimination Chamber was A-okay. As a match in general, it was awesome. But considering the Elimination Chamber matches as an Elimination Chamber match, it wasn't the best in the world. I mean, I could watch it again. It was entertaining. But I just think there's been a lot better Elimination Chamber matches than that, in my personal opinion. The event overall wasn't bad at all. It was actually one of the best events I've seen in recent times. So I'm happy Naomi's a champ. I'm happy Bray's the champ. So I guess feedback's much appreciated, guys. What did you guys think about this pay-per-view? Help me out a little bit. Super kick that like button. Super kick that subscribe button. Get my name out there. That's like you guys know, it's not what I'm shooting for. I do this because I enjoy it. But while I'm doing it, might as well try and get some notoriety as well. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Hope you enjoyed my reviews and all of my other videos. So we'll see you guys next time.